The arena lights flicker as the crowd roars in anticipation. It's Saturday night main event, a massive showdown night. Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, stands in the ring, breathing heavily after decimating another opponent in dominant fashion. The crowd chants his name, but behind that cheer is fear because everyone knows Brock Lesnar leaves destruction wherever he goes. Paul Heyman is at ringside, proudly clapping for his monster client, holding the microphone with his usual smug grin. He raises it to his mouth and begins his signature monologue. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, conquering beast of all beasts, Brock Lesnar. The crowd gives a mixed reaction, cheers, boos, and a few nervous laughs. Heyman paces around, continuing his speech, talking about how Brock Lesnar has once again proven that no one in WWE, SmackDown, or even the Bloodline can stand up to him. Heyman smirks and declares, "The Beast has no equals. The Beast has no challengers. The Beast has no threats." Then the lights suddenly go out. The crowd erupts in confusion. Cell phone flashlights light up the darkened arena. A few seconds pass and then, a haunting salmon chant echoes through the sound system. The Titantron flickers to life with images of chaos, fire, and the words "Fear the real bloodline." The crowd gasps. Heyman's expression instantly changes from arrogance to panic. Then the Titantron flashes a name. Jacob Fatu. The roof nearly blows off the arena. Paul Heyman's jaw drops. He stumbles backward, yelling, "No, no, not him!" Suddenly, Jacob Fatu, wild, powerful, and enraged, storms down the ramp through the smoke, eyes locked on the ring. His face tells the story, months of frustration, betrayal, and fury. The crowd is on their feet, screaming as this salmon wrecking ball charges toward the ring. Lesnar turns toward the ramp, his smirk fading into intensity. The Beast versus the Salmon Werewolf, a collision that feels like destiny. Jacob Fatu slides into the ring and immediately launches himself at Brock Lesnar with a devastating spear. The impact shakes the ring. Lesnar tries to fight back, swinging wildly with elbows, but Fatu is relentless. He batters Brock with brutal strikes, lefts, rights, head butts, each shot echoing through the arena. The crowd is losing their minds. Heyman is screaming at ringside, yelling, "Jacob, stop this. You don't want to do this," but Fatu doesn't hear him. He's in another world. Driven by pure rage, Brock gets back to his feet and shoves Fatu away, roaring in fury. He charges, looking for a clothesline, but Fatu ducks, bounces off the ropes, super kick straight to Brock's jaw. Lesnar stumbles. Fatu grabs him by the neck and plants him with a massive salmon drop. The crowd explodes. Holy S chants fill the arena. Paul Heyman's face is pale. He's screaming for security, but Fatu isn't done. He climbs to the top rope. The fans know what's coming. With eyes blazing, Jacob Fatu launches himself off the ropes and crashes down on Lesnar with a devastating moonsault. Lesnar's body jerks on impact. The ring shakes again. Fatu sits up, breathing heavily, staring into the camera like a man possessed. He grabs the mic from the mat, his voice filled with venom and emotion. "You thought the bloodline was done. You thought you could destroy us. This is what happens when you disrespect family." He drops the mic beside Brock's motionless body. Heyman slowly climbs onto the apron, pleading with Fatu to stop. He raises his hands, saying, "Jacob, please, this isn't the way," but Fatu turns and stares him down, eyes burning with hate. He walks right up to Heyman, grabs him by the collar and shouts, "You chose him over us." The crowd gasps as Heyman falls to the floor in terror. Fatu looks back at Brock one more time, then spits on the mat beside him, a final sign of disrespect, before leaving the ring. As Fatu walks up the ramp, the camera focuses on Brock Lesnar struggling to breathe, the medical team rushing in. The commentary team is shouting, "Jacob Fatu just destroyed Brock Lesnar. The Salmon Werewolf is back and he sent a message. The bloodline isn't done." Yet the show fades out on Jacob Fatu standing tall on the stage, hands raised, fire blazing behind him as his theme music roars. The image is iconic. The Beast is broken. The werewolf has risen. Jacob Fatu has returned, and he just made the biggest statement of his career by brutally dismantling Brock Lesnar at Saturday Night Main Event. What does this mean for the bloodline's future? Is Fatu coming for revenge or domination? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE storylines, returns, and shocking moments.